Jurassic World, directed by Colin Trevorrow, the man who directed Safety Not Guaranteed. This is the fourth film in the Jurassic Park franchise. Now, I love Jurassic Park. It's one of the best movies that Steven Spielberg ever directed, and unfortunately the sequels are not as good as the first one. Lost World I have some mixed feelings about, and Jurassic Park 3 was horrible. The only good thing about that movie was Sam Neill. So now we have a fourth film in the franchise 20 years later after the first film, and only a few years after the first film was re-released in theaters in 3D. The plot of this movie is Bryce Dallas Howard's character Claire is the new owner of Jurassic Park. She's a very corporate type, and she has opened the park for business to the public. People are allowed to go on the rides and see the dinosaurs. There's a boat ride, there's a gyrosphere ride where you can ride around near the dinosaurs, the plant eater dinosaurs, and petting zoo where you can ride on top of some of the baby plant eaters. And there's a dinosaur holding area where you can get to see this dinosaur that lives underwater and eat a shark. And when it crashes back in the water, it's like watching Shamu. What could possibly go wrong in this place? Well, Claire is worried that people might be getting bored of the dinosaurs. I can get bored of seeing dinosaurs. But she's worried, and she decides to have her geneticist, Dr. Wu, played by B.B. Wong, the only returning character from the first Jurassic Park movie. He creates this new dinosaur, this new version of T-Rex with some other dinosaur DNA, a genetic hybrid, the Indominus Rex. This new dinosaur breaks loose and starts rampaging through the park, puts the people in danger. Her nephews, Zach and Gray, played by Nick Robinson and Ty Simpkins from Iron Man 3, they are caught in the middle of this. So Claire and this rapture whisperer, Owen, played by Chris Pratt, who has these raptors that he has a symbiotic relationship with. He has a way of controlling them. He has to use these raptors to stop the dinosaur, and they have to rescue the nephews and try to save the public from this Indominus Rex. And that's pretty much our movie. And it's a pretty good movie. It's probably the only good sequel we got from Jurassic Park. Chris Pratt is excellent in this movie. He's my favorite character in this film. I like his partner in the movie as well, Omar Sy. He's really good in this film as well. Then you have Bryce Dallas Howard. She's okay. They tried to have a forced romantic subplot between her and Owen, but they really don't have much chemistry in the movie. The kids are not written very well, especially Zach. I hated Zach. He spends most of the movie gawking at teenage girls while he has a girlfriend waiting for him at home. And he doesn't really show any concern for his brother until he and his brother get into some real trouble running away from the Indominus Rex. That's the only time when he begins to show some real concern and maybe act like a real human being. Irfan Khan plays kind of like the John Hammond of the film. His name is Simon. He's another corporate type who knows how to fly a helicopter. He tries to help out Owen in the movie. Lowerly, played by Jake Johansson, is in this film as well, the guy from Let's Be Cops. And he's very good in this movie. He provides the comic relief for the film. We also have Vincent D'Onofrio, the guy who plays Kingpin in the Daredevil Netflix series. He's in this movie as the cliche villain. Gee, I wonder what's going to happen to his character in the movie. And that's pretty much our movie. His plot is that he wants to weaponize the dinosaurs. Now, this was a pretty good movie. It is predictable. You know who's going to live and who's going to die in this film. It's fairly predictable in that area. The climax of the movie is awesome, though. I love the climax of the film. It's an awesome monster battle. That is great. So I definitely recommend seeing this in theaters. The monster battle alone is definitely worth the ticket price, and the special effects of this movie is great. So overall, I'm going to give this movie a B. It's much better than Jurassic Park 3. You can debate whether or not it's better than Jurassic Park 2. It all depends on whether or not you actually like Jurassic Park 2 or not. I didn't really care for Jurassic Park 2, so maybe to me this is the only good Jurassic Park sequel. In fact, I might want to see this movie maybe one more time, but I don't know if I want to buy it on Blu-ray, maybe not. So yeah, definitely check this movie out.